What happens when you meditate like Neville Goddard? This is where the mystery of imagination begins to unfold, as your mind steps beyond thought into the living feeling of your desire fulfilled. This is where it deepens, because Neville never meditated to escape the world. He meditated to command it through consciousness. This is where truth reveals itself, when you realize that imagination is not a passive dream, but the creative force behind every reality. This is where awareness becomes power, as you close your eyes not to rest but to awaken the inner movie that life must later reflect. This is the moment where the invisible starts to breathe, and wealth begins to take form from the silent pulse of belief. This is how transformation starts, when your focus turns from need to fulfillment, from wanting to having, from separation to union. This is the gateway of assumption, where feeling the wish fulfilled plants the seed that grows into tangible abundance. This is the quiet revolution, because true meditation in Neville's way is not about silence, it's about creation. This is where you stop asking and start declaring, embodying the identity of one who already has all they desire. This is where imagination replaces effort and inner vision replaces outer struggle. This is where your heartbeat becomes a rhythm of conviction, resonating with the state of wealth you've chosen to occupy. This is where your subconscious listens, obediently shaping circumstances to match the emotional script you've written within. This is the secret Neville whispered: meditate not on lack, but on completion. This is where the illusion of waiting dissolves, and reality begins to echo your inner knowing. This is how stillness becomes action, when the inner state becomes more real than the world around you. This is where creation turns inward, drawing from the infinite power that lives beneath thought. This is where the shift happens, subtle yet irreversible, as wealth ceases to be something you reach for and becomes something you are. This is where you awaken from dreaming of abundance to embodying it, breathing it, becoming it. This is how meditation turns to manifestation, when imagination is no longer fantasy but fact, living through you in every heartbeat and every moment. Can you imagine what happens after weeks of meditating like Neville Goddard, when your inner assumptions begin to solidify into visible, tangible form? This is where it begins again, because creation never stops. It expands with every session, every vision, every confident feeling. This is where your mornings feel lighter, not because circumstances have changed, but because you have. This is how life starts bending in your favor, drawn by the gravitational pull of your new self-concept. This is where people, opportunities, and resources seem to move as if by divine choreography,